Today is a beautiful day because I had a package arrive yesterday, just randomly. I didn't see a name on it or anything, and so I actually didn't open it at first. I put it on top of my PR packages that I'm going to open a little bit later, but I noticed later on in the day that it smelled like flowers and it had a flower emoji or like emoji logo on it. I actually majored in graphic design, so that's like absolutely horrible that I called it an emoji. Moving on, I just wanted to be able to open it up and see just in case it was flowers, and it actually was. Like, let me show you. Look at this bouquet. This whole thing arrived in the mail, which is so impressive that it lasted in January, and all of these beautiful flowers just like, once I put them in water, they just perked up a whole lot, and the whole room just smelled like flowers and the eucalyptus that's in it and everything. And there was a note inside that said that it was from Cezanne because they were really excited to work together again this year. So thank you to Cezanne for like completely brightening my day and making my house smell good. I actually was looking at buying a bouquet at the grocery store, and I was like, no, I don't want to do that right now. They're kind of expensive to be able to buy flowers in January, like leading up to Valentine's Day and everything. And I just really wanted it because somebody in my question of the day the other day said that they love to fill their home with fresh flowers, especially right now, and it just cheers them up, and obviously the scent is amazing. And I was like, I want to do that so bad. So I said no, I wasn't going to do that when the time came and I was going to buy them. And then for this to arrive was like just literally such a joy and such a treat. So yeah, it was amazing. And definitely buy yourself some fresh flowers because it really is a pick-me-up, like in ways that you wouldn't even imagine. But to begin the vlog, let's start with the question of the day. So my question is, what are your biggest goals and dreams right now currently for yourself? Like, we just got past New Year's, so you probably have some that you either have fresh on your mind or maybe they're starting to get on the back burner. Like, remind yourself in the comments what your biggest goals are right now. For me and for Zach, together we had written out our list, and what we really noticed at the top of both of our priorities is that we're ready to take action on some things around our home interior, because we've lived here now for a year and we're really getting comfortable and situated with the places that we spend the most time, the rooms that are the warmest or the coldest, the times of year which we use those rooms, and just some general ideas of how we gel together as a couple with our personal taste. So we've come to some conclusions, and the first big update that we want to do is on this floor right here, there are about 8 transom windows that are above the doors, and they are so cool for the times of year where it gets really warm. Then you can open them up and it allows that hot air to like pass from room to room, but it also lets in so much more light. And so that's what we really want to do. And I think it would be a major home update just to allow that. But we don't want to just put like regular glass windows up there. Like, even since this whole house is really old, we have like wavy glass on our windows. And so to put like new glass up there would feel like not natural to the house. So we want to do something a bit more representative of the time that this house was made. And I think that we've narrowed it down to 4 different styles of transom glass that we want to choose from. So I've chosen one of those 4 with Zach, and we have decided on one, but I want you to guess which one that we chose. So here's the first one that we chose as a sample. So obviously it would be a lot bigger, and the scale of this compared to the size of this would be smaller. I don't know if that's confusing, but here's just the sample of what that would be like. So that's the first one. So write in the comments number 1 if you think that's the one that we chose. I love it because it has like this really cool like feathery pattern on it. Seems a bit Art Nouveau, which technically is really popular around the time that this house was built. And so while it's a bit more feminine, it could honor some aspects of the design of the house. Okay? So the next one This one is a bit more Art Deco in our minds. It's called Twist, and it's basically what would look like a pinstripe, only it's got this really beautiful twist design to it. And this one seems to pick up on some of the design elements of our fireplaces that are Art Deco, and so this has just a little bit of that Art Deco vibe to it. Okay, so that's number 2. This next one is a bit more natural looking. So to me, it looks like ice, like an icy window, but to Zach, he thought it looked more like a wood grain. So that's what we would do there. And that kind of works because technically this is a lodge. So it would be a bit more on the masculine or natural taste than on the more like grand Art Deco vibe. Okay? So that's number 3. And this last one is more of a standard wavy glass. So that would match our, I love what it does to my face. It would match our natural windows a little bit more, and it would pick up on the light pretty well. So that one's just much more of a basic version of what someone would choose for the transoms. Okay, so that's number 4. So write in the comments which one you choose would be what we chose. And then you can also tell me which one is your favorite if you'd like. The other home update that we're going to make, we actually have someone coming out today to give us a quote, is that because of the age of the house, there's been a lot of people who've lived here and styled it the way that they like it. So right now, I think we counted like 5 layers of paint on the wall. These are plaster walls, but in some rooms there's wallpaper on them that then have paint on it. So I'm hiring a professional to see if he can return it back to plaster in whatever means necessary in some of those rooms that we're going to really start focusing on, which is like our bedroom, our office. And then in our dining room, we have wallpaper on it. And some people are like, Bethany, I love that wallpaper. You have to keep the wallpaper. And to me, it's just really, really not my vibe. And we've taken some time to really consider like what we want to do. And so we want to not choose that wallpaper. Plus, we're not like huge fans of blue, and so it just is such a prominent blue color for the walls that are with it, like the like more cherry note of walls that is so beautifully like clad with wood. And so to warm it up, I think that I would choose a different wallpaper or maybe plaster or something. So I'm gonna get that guy to give us a quote on what that would be, to take that off and see what's underneath it. Hopefully it's not more wallpaper, but it might be, we'll see. And then I also want to check on if there's a way to do crown molding in some of these rooms as well. So I'll keep you posted, but that's gonna happen a bit later today. But first I have to head to the gym, so I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so I've had this pile accumulating for quite a while, so let's start to go through them. The first one I definitely peeked in, but I have no idea what some of these are, and some of them I bought myself and haven't seen yet. So the first one is from Clarence. At least that's how I'm pronouncing it. Still brushing up on my French, by the way. I'm like 20 days in now, maybe 18. But I did peek in this one because I love their products and they've sent me a couple of things in the past that are amazing. So this is the double serum eye cream, and so what's great about it is that it has a cream on the inside and then on the outside is more of that like dewy serum. So I also put some on today already, but let me show you. Okay, so I've used a whole bottle of this already and I loved it so much that I was about to buy some more, and Zach, I put it in his bathroom too, and it's something that we can both use. I don't know how much he's tried it, but I loved it so much because it creates like a really dewy look. Of course, this is on top of my makeup too, so I might look a little bit sloppy, but I thought that it really did make a difference in just like the tightness and dewiness of my skin there. Because, you know, I'm in my 30s now, and so I really want to take care of my skin. And so I was so happy that they sent me another bottle. their lip oil is phenomenal as well. So I'll link that as well as this in the new Google Shopping tab, and then that'll just allow you to be able to click on it really easily and go find it. But yeah, I've been so happy. This has been one of those brands that I never tried until they started sending me things, and I'm so happy they did. So now I'm like a loyal fan. The next one is a planner, but I haven't seen it in person yet. I love a good planner that I can write in and just get my thoughts down. Because if I don't, then I sort of just get a jumbled mess on my calendar, on my phone, and my to-do list on my phone, and I just need to plan the day ahead, hour by hour. And the other great thing is that this was made by Michael Hyatt, and I have to say that his podcast was influential to me like nothing else. Before I ever started this YouTube channel or anything, I loved that he had this way of making goals that was just write it down, make it very specific, make it something that you can't even imagine happening. And so a lot of the things that I'm now living today are because I listened to his podcast. So, okay, so here it is. Actually, this was something I saw on my Instagram, on my stories, there was an ad for it, and I am such a sucker for Instagram ads. I can name on probably two hands the amount of things I've bought just from Instagram ads. Literally, they do such a good job of finding things that are actually helpful to me. Okay, so I got the linen version. They have a leather version that I was really tempted by, but I figured that this would just be clean and beautiful and something I wouldn't mind sitting out on my counter, because otherwise I'm not going to use it if I put it in my desk. And it's called the Full Focus Planner. So it gives you annual goals, and then the details of the goals, the calendar, the 12-month view, the daily rituals, what your ideal week is, and then a project tracker. So I can break down my big projects into those tiny little tasks he in his podcast showed me. So in theory it sounded amazing, but I'll keep you posted on how it's working for me. But I just loved having something this size. He's got a bigger size and I didn't really want to do that. I wanted something that I could just list out everything with little tiny lines and not have something that's huge, because I would just fill that whole space up and then I'd get too much down. So yeah, I'm really happy with the way that this looks, and I will tell you how it goes. Okay? I'm ripping up the box. Okay, next is this Demelier bag. Inside this bag is another Demelier bag. But they emailed me and let me choose a bag out of their collection. And there were quite a few that I was going to choose from that I just wanted to show you guys. So one thing that's really cool is I don't get to show you guys a lot of unboxing, opening experiences. And this brand has one of the better ones, because if you were to give somebody a beautiful purse, then when you want it to already be gift wrapped, this is just how it comes. And they wrote me a little note here too. Let me share that. Let me show you my little note. It's super sweet. The other really cool thing about Demelier is that in my ancestry research, Demille was a name in my family, and he went out to California and paved his own way. But yeah, that's just kind of a familiar name to me, and so when I ever see their name of their bags, then I just get kind of warm in my heart about that. So it still comes with a dust bag, so you could always just store it away. And that's always a good sign that you're getting a bag from a reputable company. I have a few of their bags already, and I wear them all the time. Okay, let me show you which one I got. Ooh, it's really lovely. Okay, I wasn't sure on the size, and I'm really happy with that. That's a good mid-range bag, something that I could just throw on my shoulder. And I also wanted to do the black crocodile print because it looked very rich to me and very, very expensive, I would say. as a bag choice. It still has some plastic on it. Let me show you up close. Isn't that lovely? And then a lot of people ask me to see like the inside of a bag too. So it does have a little outside pocket, which is ideal because I always throw my phone into my bag, but I don't like to search for it. So it's just like right there. And then, okay, so inside it has one zipper pocket and then the rest is just open. So there's not like extra envelope categories in there. But I love that the crocodile print is on the inside as well. So yeah, I love their shoulder bags that I've had. And so this is just like so perfect. And could dress up anything. Like I could wear this with athleisure as easily as I could wear this on a night out. So absolutely wonderful. Thank you guys. So this next surprise is so crazy. I got a notice from DHL that this package arrived, but I didn't see it anywhere on my porch. And I realized that it arrived to my Nashville house. And so I had to write my old landlord and be like, hey, so this happened. And I also didn't know what it was. All I saw is that it was from Lily Silk. And so I literally have no idea. They just completely surprised me. And thank God I had like the DHL tracker because I would have no idea at all. And so I have to pay them back for the shipping that it costs to like be sent to my new house. Oh my. Okay. Cleaning day is tomorrow, so I can just throw all this everywhere. All right. Woo. Okay. Mystery package number 1. It's a shirt. Okay, so let me show you inside. Another beautiful like gift wrap option here. So it's gonna be, well, actually it doesn't even look like that. It doesn't have the bow. So let me figure this out. Oh, that's beautiful. Can you see it? So it's a white silk shirt. That's really lovely. I'll try it on a little bit later, but yay, that's so exciting. I'm so happy that I didn't miss that. Okay, I'll put it somewhere that's not dusty from the package. Absolutely lovely packaging too. Oh look, it comes with like this thing that you can use in order to help you fold the shirt like perfectly. So this definitely worth keeping. It's got like a little ruler tab on it and everything. I'm gonna move some of this off the table before I keep going. Okay, we're a little bit more organized now. So the next one, I'm assuming is a shirt as well, but I have no context at all. By the way, the packaging again, like if you ever got something gift wrapped from there, has a little saying on the inside. And it says, "Live spectacularly." Okay, so this is another shirt, and on the inside it has that how to fold a shirt memo on it. And then on the edges here it has some lace in between, which is so lovely. I think black lace is like one of my favorite fabrics and color combinations. So that's gonna be amazing. Yeah, I'll do a little try on later with that. Okay. And the final one is from Current Body, and they said that they love to send me something, and I was like, okay, that sounds wonderful, but I didn't know what it was until now, but I haven't seen it yet, so let me show you. Okay. Have you seen one of those light therapy masks? Because I've seen different people have them. I saw it on Emily in Paris, and then I also saw Cara Lauren wear one, and I believe some of the Kardashians have tried it too. But it's one of those like really cool light masks that I think it helps you with like dark spots and different things. I think it also helps with like tightening things up, but don't hold me to that just yet. But this is beautiful. And they also gave me some little face masks that go with it. So it's like all part of a process. So I'll dig into that a little bit later. I actually have to go to a facial today, which is a back facial. And I think that that's just so lovely for this time of year when I'm just not getting very much sunlight or anything like that. And it just really helps me maintain my skin. So yeah, I'm super excited for that. But this is going to be lovely because anytime I've gotten a hydrofacial, they've always used a light therapy mask, and I've asked my estheticians about it and they adored it. Like, they couldn't say enough good things. So to have one at home is just like such a luxury. It takes 10 minutes a day, and over time you can achieve professional results at home. It also is such a look. Yes. It's so much fun. And on this side, you can tell it's like made out of silicone. So it feels really comfortable, like a little bit heavy, but something that is going to be so much fun. So yeah, I'll have to do a full try on between wearing this and my new silk tops. Okay, I know I just did a Cezanne video that was sponsored, and now this is not sponsored at all. I just bought them myself because they finally came back in stock, but they are amazing shoes. So let me show you. Honestly, their boxes are so pretty. Look, it just says Cezanne on it in beautiful metallic words, minimal, and something that I can reuse. I use shoe boxes to store like anything, but these are so beautiful. Oh, they're gonna be so high too. So that comes like mid-thigh. So it's gonna be quite a look, but it's gonna be wonderful for those like colder days where I still wanna wear like either shorts or a mini dress or mini skirt, and then have something that still is covering up my legs. That is so classy. And of course they've got that like wooden heel there. That's so great. Stacked leather, actually. And then a couple of tops in here. So I have this shirt in white, and so I picked up this black one, and I actually told you guys about that on Instagram, that I was so excited to see that it had stocked. And also because Cezanne has released extra smalls, that has been a petite girl's dream. So like everything fits like just right on the shoulder and everything. And then you can also unbutton it because it's a cardigan. And then I love any top that's like this, where it's a little bit slinky, but then also it's a short sleeve, but not like too short of a short sleeve. I don't know what it was, but like growing up, I tried cap sleeves a lot, and I just don't like them for my body. And so to have something that's like a longer sleeve that's still a short sleeve is lovely. And so this is going to be wonderful to go like straight into spring with, but also absolutely perfect for layering since it's like a mock neck. Okay, that was so much fun to be able to unbox things, and it's something that I really haven't done on this channel very much, is like to show you the opening experience of these different products, which really matters if you're just giving it as a gift or if you're trying to find something that's a beautiful thing that you can give yourself. So let me know if this is helpful, and if you like unboxings, and if you just like this like more chatty nature of opening stuff. I think it's really fun, and it feels like Christmas to me.